The three-day meeting united over 190 countries in a renewed resolve to eventually eliminate HIV and AIDS. But perhaps this call, as contained in the initial draft declaration on HIV, was too high for most countries. Intense lobbying and negotiating, which at times lasted the entire night, finally reached a compromise. Kenya was part of that process.
It was a general feeling that by the year 2015, no child should be born with HIV. So for me, that is a plus. And again, no mother also should die from HIV.
This commitment was sealed with the launch of a campaign dubbed Countdown to Zero, where it is envisaged that come 2015, no child should get infected with HIV at birth. Kenya has so far succeeded in preventing infection to 8 to 9 out of every 10 children born to HIV-positive mothers. However, about 22,000 children still get infected every year. Eliminating these infections, as well as achieving other targets such as reducing TB infection and AIDS-related deaths by half, will require substantial amounts of money. This was the other big issue that dominated discussion at the conference.
We know we cannot keep on relying on the donors, our Western donors, and we have to look for our own homegrown resolutions and resource, and to be accountable for what we have. And this comes in the wake of us wanting to start the Trust HIV/AIDS Fund.
If we keep on relying on donors, for instance, the World Bank, we shall continue paying money, our children will continue paying the same money, and the children of our children will pay this money. So the only way forward is for us as a country, as a government, as a people, to ensure that we fundraise monies locally to be able to support our people.
We must go back to ourselves, our own resources as a country, and look for innovative ways of raising resources, so that for sure HIV and AIDS will be stamped out of course, first our country, and then the rest of the world.
One of the biggest successes of the UN high-level meeting on AIDS in New York is the commitment of 150 million shillings towards eliminating mother-to-child transmission of HIV by 2015. Well, this is arguably below what UNAIDS, the joint UN program on HIV, had envisioned, but a milestone nonetheless. UNAIDS' goal is to have zero new infections by 2015, but this was toned down in the declaration to a commitment to reduce sexual transmission of HIV without specifying by how much. The meeting also resolved to put 15 million people on ARVs by 2015 in a campaign dubbed 15 by 15. Currently, only 6 million people are on life-prolonging treatment, and it is estimated that the number of people living with HIV is 33 million worldwide.
With the political commitment, I think it will be possible for us to fundraise and even get more money than the donors are supposed to give us. Because if we rely on them, I think our programs are going to fail.
Countries will from now be expected to draft their individual targets based on the declaration. Anso Mwendia, KTN.